good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, and it's been a while, but this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. I'm happy. What we got? That'll do is a smallish job. So how are we all doing? Let's just load the game up here. Oh, how sleepy are we? Oh, I've been waiting to do that for a while. Sat-nav on. Is this where we're going for the job? I think it is. Let's just spin ourselves around here. Accept the job. Don't worry guys, I'll get on with the usual spiel and whatnot whenever we get going. That's how I tend to roll usually. So pick up the trailer and boom, and we're off. So hey, how's it going people? How's it going? I am very happy. We had the Livestream on Saturday. Basically a live stream where we are very, very happy for our fans, you guys at home, raising a bit of money for charity. And also we finally did the dreaded haircut. I'll probably be uploading that for Friday, maybe. How are we looking? 22 hours. Oh, we can get a rest stop in before then, easy. But yeah, the love stream was fun. Although about an hour in, my ISP, Virgin Media, thought it'd be a really fun idea to throttle me. As in, I was streaming quite nicely, and then they decided, oh, we only want you to have half a meg upload now. You're being selfish with your uploading. Well, I'm sorry, but we've decided that we were going to upgrade our internet because we wanted to stream. We went for this specific package that says you can stream gaming with this internet package. So, very disappointed in your Virgin Media. Very disappointed. No good guy points to you today. Oh, it feels so good to have the sat-nav back on. It does. So yeah, we passed the sat-nav challenge, and so we decided to carry on raising money. The haircut happened. It's now very, very short, a grade 0. The grand total, at the end of that, we raised £180 during the entire live stream to make a to make a grand total of £780. That's fucking scary when you think about it, because that's only 220 off 1,000. That is insane. Oh, there we go. Forgot about that mirror there. I'm actually at a really big loss for words. To the point where I've sat down 3 times to try to write an episode plan for today's episode and just been stuck. I am actually gobsmacked. It's taken a while to get going, but seriously, major thanks to everybody that's been helping me promote the videos, bringing awareness to what we're doing, donating. I mean, what is it I say at the end of each episode? If you can't or don't want to donate, please share this to your friends. And you guys have been fantastic for that, so thank you very, very much. From the bottom of my heart. Yes, we're getting tired. I know. Next time, we'll find somewhere to pull over. We'll pull over, we'll snooze. So I'm just gonna talk shit for the day, I think. I really can't come up with anything to say other than you guys are fantastic. The love stream itself is processed on Twitch, ready to go onto YouTube at some point soon. I might put that up over the weekend actually. Part 1 is tricky because it was beat hazard, and there's been a few copyright flags on that for various music, which is a shame. And I might actually compensate for that by doing an actual proper Beat Hazard series at some point, doing video game music. So if you guys are interested in that, just let me know in the comments as always. Speaking of comments, I had a couple of questions in the last episode, and I will be answering them on Sunday's episode. So if anybody does have any questions for me to answer during the next episode of Euro Truck, feel free to drop them in the comments. Now, what have we been up to? Because I know there's some of you that only watch Euro Truck and don't watch the other videos. So let me bring you up to speed. Easter happened, and DF came to the UK to visit, which was fantastic. We had a great laugh with DF over here. Did we talk about that in the last episode, actually? I think we did. We played F1 2012, and it was nowhere near as good as I remember it being when I was playing with Watson. The only thing that was had any sort of similarity between the race we did this week and the original Co-op Championship. Similarities. I was in a Sauber. I sucked compared to my brother. However, with the game that we played, it didn't go very well. DF and Squirrel were very close to rage quitting during the recording. Locke probably wasn't far off. I was enjoying being shit, but my enjoyment was tempered by the fact that my friends weren't enjoying it. And, you know, it's never really... I don't know how people can enjoy themselves when their friends aren't having a good time. So, yeah, their lack of enjoyment rubbed off onto me, which is a good thing, I suppose. Is that a resting spot? There we go. One of those things, we're notching it onto experience, that next time we'll actually test out properly the game in question before we go. Oh, fuel and costs for Durage. Oh, you rude bastard. But it just taught us a lesson that in future we're going to have to try a game properly before we go making all the liveries and everything. Big credit to Locke for that, by the way, and to Watson for making my new Stuart F1. Stuart F1, yes. That's a great skin, and my only consolation really is, with going back to 2013, is that... Turn off the windscreen wipers. The only major consolation I have is that I get to use the Brawn again. But yes. Oh, we're turning off already. Okay. So hopefully normal service has been resumed on the channel. You've had F1, you've had a bit of Minecraft, F1 again on Wednesday. Today you got Euro Truck. Friday I'm thinking a bit of Kerbal. I haven't done Kerbal properly in a while, and there's a really, really good mod pack I want to try out. So if you do enjoy Kerbal, stay tuned for that, because I know a few of you have sub just for Kerbal. I don't do enough Kerbal. I think the biggest problem with Kerbal is I've struggled to find ways of enjoying it. I mean, we were doing... It got to the point during the main series we were doing the same old shit over and over and over. We weren't trying anything new, we were just blowing things up. And it's been more difficult lately because 4040, my partner in crime on Kerbal, he has started a new job. I'm very, very happy for him because he's been unemployed for some time. About a year or two, I think. And he's got work. I'm actually really fucking ecstatic for him. We're all quite happy for him, but this affects his ability to join in with recordings. Say for example, we did a Minecraft recording on Monday. We're doing something on Solaris and it was good fun, but 4040 couldn't join in because he's got to go to bed early because of his new job, which is really unfortunate. But there is a rule with gaming: real life comes first. No matter how big or important you think you are or get, real life has to come first. It's like with Locke and Rune. When Rune starts kicking up a bit of a fuss, none of us mind one fucking bit. If Locke has to mute his microphone or has to disappear to tend to Rune. Rune, for the record, if anybody's wondering, is Locke's son. The reason I hesitated then is because I'm trying to think of how old he is. I don't think Rune's that old. got to be a year or two, I think. He's very young, but Rune is fantastic. He's like an honorary member of Team Tuxedo. He's awesome, and I honestly don't think any other group of people would be as patient with kids in the background. I mean, you've heard Rune before when we play F1. He just either laughs or cries or goes, ah, 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 ah. Hell, there's even a video somewhere of Rune watching Euro Truck, and he goes, Toby. I like Rune. He's one of 3 kids in the entire world that I like. But gushing aside and whatnot, we have a lot of understanding and patience when it comes to real life things. Just using Locke and Rune as one example, and 4040 with his new job as another. Squirrel plays pool. He's in a league, I believe, and I think he got through to the semi-finals in one competition at the moment. And we've all got a life outside of YouTube, and so the point I'm really trying to build to is I think my Kerbal series is probably going to have to revert to solo play, because 4040 weekends are going to be so busy catching up with the rest of his social life, because he's an incredibly social creature. I mean, he's into his LARPing, he's into his tabletop roleplay, he's into his all sorts of wargaming like Warhammer or 40k, and he's going to be going to... He's very into his Lorien Trust events. For those in the UK, that's live action roleplay organised by the Lorien Trust, and specifically the Gathering is the one he's going to go to this weekend coming. No, it's not the Gathering this weekend. The Gathering is the August bank holiday. I think it's Moot this weekend. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But the point is, he's got a very busy life. And I think a lot of it was because he had to find ways to fill up his time through unemployment. I mean, there's only so many hours a day in which you can look for a job and apply for a job, and clean the house, and do your washing, and go shopping for food. There's only when you're unemployed for as long as 4040 has been, and I've been there myself. I've been unemployed for a long time too. You just have to find ways to pass the time, and if it means creating a social life, then so be it. And he's managed to do it on a shoestring. So now he's got money, and he's got not very much time which to spend it. So, yeah, I actually feel really, really happy for 4040 he's got a job. I'm looking forward to seeing him at some point, because I think it's been about... Apart from the DF trip, it's been about 2 months since I've seen him properly face to face and been able to give him a hug and dude, how's it going? Do you want a beer? But I do think Kerbal is going to be reverting to a solo series temporarily, at least, until we can figure something out of 4040. It's a shame, because I know a lot of you do enjoy me and 4040 absolutely ripping the snot out of each other. I don't particularly enjoy 4040 repeating for the umpteenth time. Yeah, if you do this and you do that, you do this and you do that. I know that, 40! I've been doing this for at least 30 episodes alongside you, buddy, guy, friend. I dread to think how many hours we've racked up on Kerbal now, shit. But we've got the PvP series. I've got until the weekend to record my next shot, and Nightshade has been absolutely devastated. I was about to say a naughtier word then, even though I say shit and fuck and everything else. But he's been so destroyed by 4040's assault that he's called for a temporary ceasefire. So I might take that opportunity to make a... Ooh, £200,000. Yay! I might take the opportunity to make a PvP ship, a combat vessel rather, and test fire it. Or maybe you can make a separate video where I'm learning how to shoot things. And as far as I'm aware, 4040 uses 2 types of weapons. Normal ones for attacking ships, and big fuck-off torpedo things for attacking capital class weapons. Capital class ships. And also 4040 has the only capital class ship on the entire world right now. He stole the name of Leviathan from me, I'm sure he did. Because at the time, Leviathan was my biggest ship. It wasn't capital, but it was certainly quite big. So in a way, I'm actually honoured that 4040's chosen Leviathan. But in the same way, I'm insulted because that's my name, 4040. You can't steal Leviathan from me. So yeah, I think after I've finished recording this, I'm going to be playing with a mod pack that I found. the Renaissance collection, I think it is. It looks fucking awesome, and I'm going to just piss about, blow things up. So if you do want to watch Kerbal for the first time, I recommend keeping your eyes open for... The thumbnail will be a Kerbal wearing a monocle, a top hat, and with a moustache on his nose. Yeah, that'll be the one to look for. Give that one a shot. I might see if I can find someone to sit alongside me to do co-commentary, but for the large part, I'm not going to count in it. I'm going to probably have to do it solo, which is... It honestly feels so weird. After so long of me and 4040 recording Kerbal together, I had one episode with Tort, but then Tort decided to be a flake and not bother anymore. 4040, on the other hand, he has been excellent for co-commentary and advice, to the point where I can play the game without him now. I just don't want to. I do miss having my buddy, my wingman, alongside me. And I joined him with a few of 4040's recordings, but it just doesn't have that same dynamic, because he's playing the game and he's educating people as he's going along, and I'm just trying to throw in the odd witty funny thing, but it's difficult because I'm just not, you know? It's a lot more engaging for me and for the viewer, I think, when I'm being fail and then something happens and then we just have a laugh about it. And all the time you've got 4040 stressing in the background. Mod, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm not totally building more rockets and making it go boom. Hey, it all went boom. What a surprise. It's not all over for me and 4040 on Kerbal, though. Far from it. I'm not going to let it be the end. It's just not going to happen as regularly with him as my wingman, which is, like I say, and I hope you get the idea, it's a massive fucking shame. It really is. Come back soon, 4040. Congratulations getting the job, but come back soon. What else could we talk about? Tonight, we are recording... Well, by the time you're watching this, we should be a good couple of hours into recording a new 4X game. We're going to be recording Endless Space. I did one episode about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was really well received. A lot of people liked it. Even if it was really unedited and I was lazy and just went, here you go, this is just the first hour of Endless Space. This is what it's like, guys. So it's going to be a 4-player series. Myself, DF, Locke, and Alzaraf. Alzaraf, you may remember from a couple of episodes ago, we interviewed him. He was in our Season 0 UHC. Alzaraf's a really nice guy. We like Alzaraf. And, well, it's just... we're going to be having some fun. Endless Space style. I think we've pretty much decided which races we're going to be already. We've agreed no custom races, just use the presets. I'm going to be the Volters. I do believe Alzaraf is going to be the Sowers. DF, I think, wanted to go for Automatons, although I'm probably wrong on that one. And Locke is probably Horatio, because Locke's such a vain-ass prick like that. I'll find out, well, like I say, you're watching this now, I'll probably be 2 hours into the session, because we start at 6, at the time watching this, at the time of this going live, it'll be 8 o'clock. I've got an interesting idea for the Volters, I do. It revolves around their tech, and their ability to basically create stargates that go allow instantaneous travel from one part of the universe to the other. So it's going to be big fun. Well, certainly for me anyway. I'm just let's just say I'm sacrificing early game to come good in the late game. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I think all I've done really today, apart from saying thank you to everybody for the huge amount of money we've raised so far for Papyrus. Oh, that's something I could talk about in a bit, but we'll get to that in a moment. What did everybody think of my Sci-Fi weekend? I just did Sci-Fi Saturday, actually, wasn't it? And that was just very spur of the moment. Actually, I haven't got much planned for this weekend. Let's just do Sci-Fi everything. And we've talked about Kerbal today. We've talked about Endless Space, so why not talk about other sci-fi things? Now, did you guys enjoy a Sci-Fi Saturday? Would you like me to do more of them? Is the main gist of it. I mean, I'm probably going to end up doing them more often anyway, but if there's more of an interest for it from you guys, then it's more of an incentive for me to do them. I don't want you to start going, mod, leave me. Not leave me. Mod, we need sci-fi, mod, sci-fi, mod, give us sci-fi Saturday. Because Saturdays is definitely a big vacant hole in my calendar at the moment. And if I can fill it, then I will. So yeah, just let me know what you thought about that. I know it's going back a week or so now. My FTL run is currently over. We failed abysmally on the second stage of the flagship for anybody who hasn't watched it. Spoilers! Although that was 3 days ago, so you've had plenty of time to go and watch it. Sorry, not my fault. Going to be starting another retro series at some point very soon. I know which one I want to do, it's just a case of finding the time to do it. Which leaves the other shiny news I've had. Papyrus themselves have emailed me. They wanted to thank me personally for my efforts, and by that extension I wish to thank you guys as well, because it's all I do is sit here playing the games, uploading and all that. You're the guys that throw in the money. Okay, yeah, I've thrown in a bit as well, but you're the guys who have gone and helped me spreading the word. You've given me the publicity that I need to make people aware that I'm trying to raise money for charity. You're the guys that turned up for the live stream when I got my hair cut. You're the guys that donated all the money that Papyrus is saying thank you to me for. So in turn, I'm saying thank you to you. Now, but yes, as I was saying, they basically threw me a few questions and said, do you mind if we feature this, what you're doing on our website? Can we interview you possibly maybe for blah 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 blah? Oh! Okay. Because from the Papyrus point of view, using video games to raise money is quite unique. They have never thought of using social media as a tool of making people aware of charity-related work, which is amusing considering their money goes towards keeping social media running and running a hotline. No, wait, we've turned right here, so... I think I'm getting this right. I'm trying to do this in reverse order. Alright, then we turn off at that junction. Have I done it right? Have I done it right? Apart from the lane positioning is awful. But yeah, anybody that lives in Europe, did I do that okay? Did I? I hope I did. It's completely different to the UK because it's, you know, backwards. Oh, that scared DF so much because he was sitting on... In Norway, they drive on the left-hand side of the car, on the right-hand side of the road. Whereas we are on, is like in Matilda, the right-hand side of the cab, or car, in our case, and... Oh! Boop! Oh, 2%, that's probably just wear and tear because it didn't come up. Oh, that was nasty, nearly. Where did you get boop from? Anyway, we're waffling again. Shit, what was I talking about? I've forgotten! Hashtag mod sucks, anybody? But yeah, Papyrus, they're thanking me, and so in turn I'm thanking you guys. And they want to feature what we're doing on their website. So I'm going to answer their questions. I'm going to send them a couple of photographs of Matilda. Thinking of photographs. You know what we haven't done today? Yeah, it's that time. It's that time again. No. That one. There we go. Cruise control on. Apparently I didn't hit the cruise control. That's a decent picture. I'm happy with that anyway. Right. Yeah. Talked about F1, talked about Kerbal, talked about Sci-Fi Saturday. I know I didn't have an episode planned before this. I'm really, really humbled by everybody helping out like they have. I really am. I've got to give major props to Team Tuxedo. They've bent over backwards helping me behind the scenes and in real life. Murtai, Squirrel, Watson, Locke, DF, 4040, even Tort, because it's Tort's bloody fault we're doing Papyrus in the first place. His inspiration, shall we say, not his fault. The newer recruits, shall we say, they're not quite recruits, they're plus ones. Some servers have casual, some servers have guests. We, as a group, have +1s. And our +1s have been very awesome as well. Very much awesome, actually. In helping with donations and everything. Outside of Team Tuxedo, in fact, very nearly overall, because I think Locke's only just slightly donated more. Simon Parsons is easily our biggest donator. Oh yeah, no. No, we turn left there, then we turn right, indicate right there to say we're turning off the roundabout. That's right, that's right. That's right. Yeah, major thanks to Simon, because if it wasn't for you, good sir, we'd still be on 580. Maybe even lower. Scout cars? What? Oh, this is new. I don't think we've been to anywhere like this before. And thank you to everybody else at home who's actually helped out with the whole sharing of the videos, leaving comments. You lot should know how I feel by now. I still feel the need to reiterate how I feel every now and again, because I don't. That was the point of the love stream. Just me trying to give something back to you guys for being so fucking cool, for being so fine and dandy, for being awesome. It's moments like Saturday that make me realise I have the best fans ever, and the friends as well. Because a lot of my fans are my friends. Beep. Excellent work. 348 miles added. How much money do we have? 222. Can we pay off a loan? No, not quite yet, but we're not far off, I don't think. Not far off at all. Although if I borrowed that, we could repay that. And then we'd have even less to pay each day. So, yes. Repay. And then it won't take us that long to acquire £80,000. So, yeah, we're looking better again. Looking better again. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been MoD. As always, dream big. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And thank you.